case you're joining me if you're watching this video now, this is tomorrow's video. Like, let me talk to you guys for a second. To really, who's to say what tomorrow really gonna happen? But I know for a fact tomorrow is week 6 of the NFL season. But tomorrow, I'll be up early, like always. But tomorrow, who's to say what kind of day tomorrow, really gonna happen? But that being said, it is week 6 of the NFL season. If you guys joined me 2 days ago, it was Thursday Night Football. Chargers, Broncos, 21-13. Now to look at tomorrow, like I said, if you guys are watching, this is tomorrow's video. We always go way to start off on a Sunday. NFL football all day. But to really kind of, you look at the matchups, you got Tampa, San Francisco, Buffalo, San Francisco, Buffalo Bills, Colorado Cowboys, first game since last year. Jacksonville Jaguars, Chicago Bears, Los Angeles Rams, Detroit Lions. Justin Forsett's debut with Detroit since he was released by Baltimore Ravens. It's just it's quite ironic how my Baltimore Ravens, how they had this guy on their team for a good full season. And they say they're gonna release him, and then they brought him back. Didn't really do much with him, and they just kind of they just sent him packing already. It was just like, but now that he's in Detroit, and hopefully he gets a very fair shake with that team, because being playing football for one team and you go to another, and now you get released, come back, you get released again. It's kind of like, hopefully Justin Forsett really gets a big break in Detroit. It's with Steelers, Miami Dolphins, Cincinnati Bengals, Patriots, Fox from Massachusetts, Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints. You look at Carolina Panthers situation. Cam Newton, if he does play, I will be watching that game, like paying attention to the game, to see if Cam Newton, if he's able to play because of the concussion that he suffered against their previous matchup. But man, the Carolina Panthers, they need better protection, because Cam Newton, he's getting hit left, right, and center. Baltimore Ravens, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Redskins, Cleveland Browns, Tampa Titans, Kansas City Chiefs, Oakland Raiders, Dallas Cowboys, Green Bay Packers. People that say that Tony Romo is going to get his job back. Well, let me talk to you guys for a second. Injured 3 times. what other quarterback has been injured 3 times and said, oh, he's going to get his job back? If I was in Tony Romo's shoes, I would just call it a career. Because, I mean, one more shot to that shoulder or one more shot to that back, like, your career is done. But, I definitely think Dallas Cowboys are just being wishy-washy on Tony Romo's career because he has not played an entire full season since he debuted with that team. Like, what other quarterback has played the entire season since they debuted? Name any for anybody who's watching this, name any quarterback that has played the entire season for their team since they debuted. Tom Brady has, and he has been injured at least once. But Dak Prescott, dude, is like game. He's so fluid in the pocket. Definitely, I definitely think Dallas Cowboys, they really found their future. Because was it this time last year's NFL draft that they ever got picked on Manziel? But, it would have been nice. Like, I know I probably mentioned this during last year's NFL draft, that they just didn't pick John Manziel, but what John Manziel turned into, all that baggage that he brought to Cleveland Browns, which really kind of into his career right there. But with Dak Prescott, I mean, if he keeps on doing what he's been doing and not throwing an interception, kind of tells Tony Romo, your career is over. If Tony Romo can get back to where he's, I don't see Tony Romo, able to play this year. Falcons, Seattle Seahawks, Eagles, Colts, Houston, Texas. If there was one game or 2 or 3 games to watch, San Francisco, Buffalo. Colin Kaepernick's first game since last year. He hasn't played in regular season because of all that protesting that he's been doing. I don't see what's so wrong with it. But for a guy like Colin Kaepernick, for standing up what he's believing, they're just kind of like, you gotta make your voice heard. You gotta strike when the iron is hot. And people are kind of like, why is Colin Kaepernick protesting preseason games? Does anybody believe what Colin Kaepernick's actually saying, or he's just like throwing out there and let it stick to the wall? To me, I have no problem with Colin Kaepernick protesting since preseason. But now that he's got his job back and started now, I definitely. Well, let's just see how many reps that they're going to give Colin Kaepernick. Or they're going to take the training wheels off and let him just do what he has been doing, unless he really pulls a Tom Brady and throws like 4 touchdowns in the game against Buffalo. But I got San Francisco up. That'll be the one game I'll be keeping an eye on. Jaguars, Chicago. That's what Jaguars, Chicago. Chicago or Jacksonville, they really need to get out of the doghouse. I mean, they're 1-4. Los Angeles Rams, Detroit Lions. I definitely see Detroit Lions over Los Angeles. I definitely see Justin Forsett really just go off like a rocket. Pittsburgh, Miami. Now that'll be a game I will be like glued on. Definitely got Steelers over Miami since they're Bengals. Patriots. I mean, Bengals this year, I mean, who's to say if they get out of the slump? But I got Patriots all the way. Carolina, New Orleans. Let's see if Cam Newton is going to play. I mean, that's a big if he's going to play. I do see Saints. Who that be going to beat the Saints over Carolina. Baltimore Giants. Against New York Giants. I got Baltimore. They're 3-2 this year. Eagles, Redskins. Jacksonville, Washington D.C. I got Philly. I mean, who's to say Philadelphia Eagles? I mean, Doug Pearson, the Eagles. I mean, he has been the resurgence of the Philadelphia Eagles. You go back when the Philadelphia Eagles football team was really big on the legs of the great Buddy Ryan. God rest his soul. But the team itself, I mean, ever since Don McNabb came into the league, now you look at this year under Doug Pearson, this could be a resurgence for the team itself. Carson Wentz, I mean, I did a podcast of the NFL draft. I mean, Carson Wentz, I mean, I'm not saying he's making a fool out of me, but man, he is winning me over. Like, who's to say Carson Wentz could be in the elite quarterbacks this year? I don't know. Time will tell. Cleveland Browns, Tennessee Titans. Cleveland, oh my. I mean, I thought they would have been like talking to town. But if Cleveland can really find a way to win Tennessee, I mean, Tennessee Chiefs, Oakland Raiders. I got the Raiders over Kansas City. Oakland Raiders this year. I mean, they just been like ever since Jack Del Rio arrived to take over as head coach. Man, he brought like new life to that team. It was to say Oakland Raiders, they could be Super Bowl bound next year. Like I said, the NFL this year, I mean, with the Super Bowl only like around the corner, and it's still week 6. I mean, if you guys have followed me since week 1 of the NFL season of this year, we'll see what team rises and what team really falls off the map. I mean, you look at teams like New England, Dallas this year. Cowboys, Packers. Lambeau Field, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers. I got Cowboys all over Packers. Unless the game is like a back and forth, and I mean, who's to say Aaron Rodgers can really get the Packers out of the slump that they've been in? Because it's 3-1. Falcons, Seahawks, essentially feeling Seattle. I got a lot of Falcons this year. They have been on a roll. Who's to say they could be Super Bowl bound? Because like the old saying goes in football, anything could happen. One team could really come out of the blue and really surprise everybody. But once that one team reaches Super Bowl next year in Houston, I don't know. Like how, it's Colts, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium home with Super Bowl 51 next year. I definitely like Houston Texans over the Colts.